All right, Javier, so what do we got going today?
Well, today we're going to install a 501020 on a pickup truck service body here. Now, keep in mind, this install will work on our 501010, our 501030, and our 501060, which is our biggest step. Now, the 501010, the 501030 are all 12-inch steps. Today we're going to install the 24-inch step, which is the 501020, and the 501060 is our 31-inch step. That's the biggest one we have. Now for that one, you will need a little bit more room than what we're working with here, but remember, the install is the same. Now, these steps fit on service bodies all the way up to Class 8 big rigs. And if you guys need a special application where you guys want these mounted to, please let us know. We're more than happy to help you out. Come up with something custom, some extensions, extra bracketry, anything you guys might want. We'll be able to help you guys out with that. So let's go ahead and get started.
All right, Javier, why don't you show us what's inside?
All right, what we have here is the box. Once we open it up, this is your initial open up right here. So you get your step, and you have some straps here. These straps are gonna have to be cut depending on the size of your box. I will show you that in a bit. And your hardware pack. Now, this is a very straightforward install, so just keep in mind, if you don't have any of these components in your box, give us a call before you start, because you will need everything that's in here for this install. Okay, now the tools you're gonna need for this job are an impact, which, you know, you can use it if you want to. You can use regular wrenches and ratchets, but it makes the job go a lot quicker. Drill motor, safety glasses, very important. Measuring tape, 1/2-inch socket, 1/2-inch wrench, center punch. I like to start using, I like to start my holes with an 1/8-inch drill bit, just to make it easier. Follow it up with a 5/16 drill bit, a marker, and a hammer. Also, if you're working by yourself, make sure you have a jack. It'll come in handy. You can't do this by yourself. You can have a buddy help you, but I recommend having a jack. All right, now what we're gonna do here is open up your box, take anything that you have in there, because you're gonna need full access to this. Now, there was previously something installed there we had to remove. That's why you have those 6 holes there. Never mind that. But what we're gonna do here is see how I positioned the step. I centered it to the box. Make sure everything is nice and centered, nice and tight up here. No slack whatsoever, so your step won't move. That's where it's gonna be, that's where it's gonna stay. Now, your next step is to cut these straps to the correct size that we have for this box here, which I measured 19.5. Now, keep in mind, every box is gonna be different. You will have to cut different, depending on the box, different cutoffs. You're gonna have different sizes. You're gonna have 3 holes left. You're gonna have 1 hole left from this up higher area here, but it doesn't matter. Just make sure you have something where it's nice and tight across the box there. Now we're gonna go underneath and mark the holes to drill this thing out. Now, some of these trucks have a lip here, and what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to shim that up. You're gonna have to use washers or a little spacer depending on the on the lip, because the shims are gonna allow your step to come down a little bit in order for it to deploy, because the lip will get in the way of the step and it will not install right. So note that if you have a lip, you will have to shim. Now we're gonna go ahead and put our holes in to get this strap or straps mounted on in there. Now I'm center punching the holes here to make sure you have your holes straight going up and down. You don't want to wander. These holes need to be in the exact same spot so your strap mates with it as best as possible. Perfect. What I want you to do now, Robert, is tell me if I come out to the center of the strap, right? Like right here.
Yeah, okay.
Cool?
There you go.
Perfect. So basically what I did is I drilled a small hole, makes it a lot easier to drill. Instead of I use a big hole, it's gonna try to go all over the place.
Exciting. Very good.
our step is finally installed. Now for this box, we have a dually, which is wider box. So what we're gonna have to do on this particular application is we're gonna have to put 2 more bolts in. So what we're gonna do is drill at the furthest point of these straps without having to, you know, obviously have room and so forth. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill this hole out, these 2 holes out, and put 2 more bolts in. Jeff, can someone hold the nut or the bolt on top, the other side? Okay, so for this last procedure we just did, those last 2 bolts, it would be helpful if you could have someone help you out from the top or the bottom to hold the nut or the bolt. But as you can see, they're both installed. This creates maximum support for the actual step when you're stepping on it. With our step all bolted up now, this is how it works. Kick it out, kick it in, easy as that. Now, the functionality of it is awesome. Access your components, your ladders now. Lock it when it's not in use. Now remember, these things are loaded for 500 pounds of everyday use. So they're super strong, super durable. And we also have an electric step we're working on. So it would be electric instead of manual like we have here. So keep on checking us out, and also remember our YouTube video. Very important. See you guys later.